Hello again from the Bad Back Gardener YouTube channel. My name's Kevin and I am the Bad Back Gardener. Today's video we're going to be creating a plant stand for my patio area. Now I've taken and made this plant stand out of a few logs that I've gotten from my woods down here that have been from some trees that have fallen over. I went down and I cut just a couple pieces, and then I've cut them up and pieced them from there and put together this plant stand. So we're going to check that video out here, and you may want to make one of your own. I'll go through some instructions here. It's not very complicated at all. It's a pretty simple project to do. Okay, so the first thing I did is after I brought the couple logs up from the woods, after I cut them out down there, I brought them up, I peeled them, and I've sanded them down. And the biggest piece is about 18 inches wide, about 32 inches tall, and then the other piece is probably about 3.5 to 4 foot long. It was just a piece I had found laying in the woods down there, and then I cut some wedges also off of the same tree that I got the main piece from. So after I peeled and sanded them, as you can see here, at that point, after I had them peeled and sanded, then I took and cut a big wedge out of the very top, like a triangle wedge out of the top of the piece, and then on the sides I cut little wedges, almost like you were going to cut a tree down. You cut in at a 90-degree angle, and then a 45 to meet that 90. So you cut in from the side, then you cut in about a 45-degree angle on the board, and I did that 3 places. I did that on both sides, and then the lower front from the wedge that I originally cut. Okay, so now you can see I've got all my pieces stained. I stained them with a cedar colored outdoor stain, and so now I'm ready to assemble them. Now my wedges and stuff that I cut, I have pre-drilled a hole in them because as they dry out, they will probably split a little bit. I've had a couple pieces that are splitting a little bit here, but I pre-drilled some holes in them for the screws. So the first piece I'm going to put on, actually I'm going to put on the wedges here on the side. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to take a screw, put it in there, get my screw gun. I'm going to make a little wedge here in front. On that one. I'm going to do the same thing on the side here. Hold that one. Put another one on the side on this way. And then for this piece, I cut a special backing out of this piece here. This is the one you can see did a little splitting as it dried a little bit more. It actually sat out in the sun and dried from the stain, and that's what I think the sun just beat on it too much. I'm going to put 2 screws in this one. And pretty simple. I'm going to use some other logs as a complement to this, and I'll show you what it looks like here with all the plants on it. Alright, so this is how it turned out. Turned out pretty good. Pretty happy with it for all the more I spent on it and all the more time I spent on it. It's a pretty quick project, pretty easy project, and pretty simple. So thanks for watching. Catch up with me on Facebook. You can also email me at bbgardner@zoominternet.net. And as always, if your back ain't hurting, you ain't working.